Word one, I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop strolling. If you want to stop being inconsistent and start building unstoppable momentum in your life. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. Have you ever told somebody a dream you want to accomplish, but every time you start to go after it, you give up because you don't find yourself engaged in consistent effort? See, without that consistent effort, you won't be able to develop momentum. So let's talk about building unstoppable momentum. And I want to discuss what's called tiny habits. A man by the name of B.J. Foggs came up with this idea. And all tiny habits is having habits that are so simple that you can do them on a consistent basis. For example, when he first was testing out his idea, he decided that he wanted to start flossing his teeth. So he said, you know what, in order for me to become consistent at flossing my teeth, what I'm going to do is get up every morning and I'm going to floss just one tooth. And that's exactly what he did. For weeks he got up and he flossed one tooth. And then once he was successful at flossing one tooth on a consistent basis, then he moved to a second tooth, a third tooth, and eventually started flossing his whole mouth on a consistent basis. Now, the reason he was able to do that is because in the midst of being consistent, he built unstoppable momentum. And when we're trying to do something in our life, we're trying to realize a goal, we're trying to realize a dream, you have to understand, in order for you to build that unstoppable momentum, you have to be consistent in your life, and you have to start with something that is a tiny habit. Listen, if you're a guy in your 20s feeling stuck or distracted, and you're tired of making excuses about the life that you have, and you want to build a momentum that's going to allow you to achieve those goals you've been talking about for years, I want to encourage you to get my new ebook, Unstoppable Momentum, Consistency Training for Men in Their 20s. Because here's the thing, just like you have to go to the gym to train your muscles to grow, you have to train yourself in consistency for your momentum to grow. So click the link below and get my new ebook so you can start building your unstoppable momentum today. See, when I wanted to write my first book, what I learned from a book coach is do not try to write the book all at once. Instead, have writing sessions that's going to allow you to be consistent in your writing so you can build a momentum to finish that book. And that's what I did. So every day I would have a writing session. I only wrote for like 20 minutes a day. And my goal was to try to write a paragraph. And because I was doing this on a consistent basis, I started building this unstoppable momentum. So some days I'll write a paragraph. Some days I'll write a page. Some days I'll write 5 pages. And it went on and on and on till I got to the point that I finished my book. See, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, when you try to build that unstoppable momentum, you have to use a tiny habit that you can do on a consistent basis that's going to allow you to build that momentum through consistency. So one day I was talking to one of my friends. He said, Gene, I really want to start going to the gym, but every time I start, I get burned out and then I stop. And I said to my friend, that's because you're trying to do too much at once. What would be a good thing to do is to just go to the gym for about 5 or 10 minutes, walk on a treadmill, or lift some weights, make it so simple that you have no excuses not to do it. And so my friend decided to do that. He decided to go to the gym about 5 or 10 minutes for 2 weeks. So what happened over time, he went from 10 minutes to 20 minutes to 30 minutes and to sometime an hour. But the beauty of it is he's working out on a consistent basis. So now he has lost weight and he feels so much better about his health. And no matter what you want to accomplish in this world, you can do the same thing. You want to think about a tiny habit you can engage in. No matter what it is you want to do in this world, you can find something you can do that's so simple that you can engage in on a consistent basis, because that will allow you to build that unstoppable momentum. So I want you to write your dream down, your goal down, whatever it is you want to accomplish. And I want you to think about one tiny habit that you can do for the next 2 weeks. So come up with your tiny habit. Start on it today. Start building that unstoppable momentum so you can realize your dream. Because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a video, you're notified. Also, I want to ask you to join my Word to Great newsletter. This newsletter is designed to help you build your self-worth, your self-discipline, your self-confidence so you can achieve your dreams. So click the link below and join my newsletter today.